to be free. We both know.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Breaking Bad Goddess. I just wanted to do a video today about my skin regimen. I have videos on my skin regimen. If you check out my channel, you'll see that I've done a couple of them actually, but I did want to update because it's always evolving depending on the weather, the season, and also too, as I mature, I do have to change things up a bit because the needs of my skin changes as I get older. So this is what this video is going to be about. And I guess with any skincare regimen, again, as I've talked about before, a lot of good nutrition, water, sun, walks, exercise, all of that, I try to keep into my regimen, especially as I head into my 60s. You just have to stay active and mobile. Once you start slowing down, everything starts to really start falling apart. So I can't emphasize that enough. Regular exercise, whether it's strength training, walking, or whatever, you really do have to incorporate that type of regimen into your lifestyle. As like brushing your teeth, it's just something that is ingrained into your daily routine. So off the bat, you really have to do that. But aside from that, there's a lot of other things that I've been doing. And I've fallen victim to TikTok, and I started taking these NAD pills. I've been using them now for about, I would say, a month and a half. And the jury's still out on this NAD. I think I need more time before I even can give a decent review of this. This is the liposomal nicotine ribosoid with resveratrol, 900 milligrams. This is, NAD is supposed to be very anti-aging. Up until now, I used to take it IV. And for my money, I think IV is probably the best way to get it. But it's very expensive and you got to keep it up if you're going to do it. So I decided to try out the pills and see how they are. I want to give at least 4 months before I do a review, but I am taking it daily. I take 2 capsules a day. It's anti-aging. These are the capsules. I hate taking pills, but you know, people have sworn by this, so I'm just going to give it a try and see what happens. And I'll do a second review once I see any significant difference in my skin or my face or just in my general health. The other thing I've been taking too is this Medicube. This is an interesting product, and I do think it has helped. I've been using this now for 4 months, and I really like it. It feels like tiny little needles, and I think that's the point. It's supposed to be like micro needling on your skin, which is supposed to rejuvenate collagen or increase the production of collagen in your skin. And I have been using it. I do like it. I think it works. I think my skin is very smooth, although I've always had pretty decent skin all my life. But as you get older, you know, it's the sagginess that gets me. I don't have wrinkles, but I do notice more sagging and, you know, these kind of, what they call lines. I forgot the name of them. Nasal lines, whatever. It does minimize it. And I'm also noticing little crepiness on my neck. So I do put it everywhere I feel like I need it. And it feels like, you know, if you've ever had insulation in your house, that pink insulation, and if you feel it, it feels a little prickly. This is exactly what this feels like on the skin. It doesn't hurt, but you do notice it just feels that kind of tingling sensation, a prickly kind of sensation. I think it's basically small little micro needles going in to help produce more collagen in your skin. But I do like this. This I think is highly effective for your skin. Of course, I stand by vitamin C. Good stuff. Try to get it in a dark bottle. Keep it, you know, in a dark place as well, so you can preserve the vitamin C as much as you can. And of course, this helps with brightening of the skin, helps with antioxidant issues. The one that I'm using is the Jada Ross, Skin by Jada Ross. I think I've been rocking with this for a few years now. And I think this is one of the better ones that I've experienced. So yeah, good stuff. Vitamin C is something I use during the day in my morning regimen. I've also talked about this skincare product. This is the Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Essence. I talked about this in my last skincare video, I believe. I am still using it. It's like really super hydrating. It feels like it's like a humectant. Just draws moisture into your skin. And as you can see, I've been using it. I need to get another. I noticed though, you can get this at TJ Maxx. I've seen it at TJ Maxx, and of course you can get it on Amazon. I also, with rose water, it's just a constant staple in my skincare and hair care. I always use it on my locks. I feel like it softens my locks, it moisturizes it. I never really have any dryness, but I do keep my hair covered most of the time when I'm just lounging around at home. So I think that helps keep moisture in my locks. And I also spray it on my face because I think this is great toner for your face. And, you know, I just use it to wake up my skin and just, you know, before I even put on the rest of the other products that I've been using, I really enjoy just spritzing my face with the rose water. It's just one of those things that I'll never probably deviate from. It's just a constant staple in my skin regimen. I also started getting this Synergyeffect BTX Ampoule. Someone had told me about this, and so I ordered it. It's terribly hard to get, I guess, or it's very expensive, but I ordered it real quick. It's an anti-wrinkle cream. It's an ampoule. And up until a few days ago, I had been putting it on. Comes in a box like this. It's called the Maxclinic Synergyeffect BTX Ampoule. This is part of the Korean skincare line. I'm just really getting into the Korean skincare. From what I understand, they're top of the line and far advanced into the skincare. But they're little ampules, and they come like in a whole little circle, half circle. And these little ampules, it's actually plastic. It looks like it's glass, but it's really plastic. And you just hit the top of the to get more of the serum down at the bottom, and you just snap it off. Now, what I have been doing wrongly is I just been putting it on my hand and smothering it all over my neck and my face. But I found out from a TikTok, thank you, whoever that was. I wish I could go back and find her so I can give her credit. What you do is it comes in this little, I don't know what you call it, but you can snap it off. And what you do is once you rip the top off, you dump this into the this reservoir, I guess, lack of a better word, and you put it in there. And then at the bottom is this little tube you can unscrew, and then you put it on your face and neck. This is fabulous. Probably one of the best things I've ever purchased for myself. With a matter of 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, I noticed a dramatic difference in my skin, the crepiness in my neck. I don't know what is in this stuff, but I'm like, yo, this was almost like getting a little facelift or something. It just, it's great. I'm going to put the links on the bottom for a lot of this. This is king. I got about 3 of these. So I'm going to be repurchasing this a lot. And I've been trying to use it sparingly. I put a little on every other night because this can last 2 or 3 days, just one ampule, you know, if you can stretch it out a little. But it spreads very wonderfully on the skin. I don't know when I started. No, it had to be 2 or 3 weeks after using this very consistently. And I looked in the mirror one day and I was like, wow, this is, I just felt like my skin was much more radiant, tighter. The crepiness around my neck was significantly diminished. And it had to be this, because this is the only change I made as far as my skin regimen. But this is called the Synergyeffect, and I'll just post it down at the box or the bottom of the description on this video. This is really I love it. I don't know what else to say. It is very, very, very good. And I think this is going to be another staple in my skincare regimen for real. And then I got these little bottles. This is the Challans de Paris. I've been using this for a while. This is the cream. This one is the Advanced Moisturizing Cream. I hope you can see it because I know I'm by the window and I'm trying to get the natural sunlight. But this is it right here. Oh my goodness. I'll post it on the bottom if you can't see it. And then I got the Advanced Lifting Cream. I hope you can see that. I put this on my neck, mostly around here. I mean, it's funny, when you get older, everything just starts to sag. It's crazy. I used to think wrinkles would be the bane of my existence. I don't have really wrinkles. I don't have any crow's feet, none of that. But I do have this crepiness in my neck that is getting much better since I've been using better products. But it's the sagging in your skin. And since I've lost a lot of weight over the last 2 years or so, the sagginess really started to take hold. Because you just have this extra skin where, you know, it was tighter when you had more weight on. And then once the weight goes, where does the skin go? You know, it just starts to drop. So I think a lot of it is because of my weight loss and because, you know, I'm getting older. So these are the kind of things I look for is these products that help with lifting, tightening, more than anything that's anti-wrinkle. I don't have the wrinkles yet, but, you know, it's just like with anything. It's just a matter of time, right? So you just deal with it. But those are really all the products that I have. I'm sorry, this is kind of a short video, but I don't overly do it. If I do decide to do any new products, I try to introduce one product at a time just so I know if it's going to work. I try to isolate it enough that if I see any significant, and you really need time before I get on here and start touting any kind of product. I want to give it enough time. I gave this Synergyeffect a few months. That is the best product I've ever purchased in a long time. And I stand by that. I'm going to post it on the bottom. If you find a way to get it, get your hands on it, because that really, that was a game changer for me. Still, jury's still out on this NAD. I'm waiting, giving it a little bit more time. I don't want to say that it's great and if it doesn't do anything, or I don't see any significant changes with my skin. I only want to promote stuff that I know that I can stand by. I also do masks. A girlfriend of mine gave me a whole bunch of masks. I don't really think there's, I think most of the masks out there, the eye stuff, the mask, I think they're roughly the same. Unless anyone out there, please post if you find one that works very well. I'm not the most, consistent with these masks, but I do use them in my regimen periodically. I just like the feel of them doing a beauty regimen for the night, or pick a day in the evening, and I feel like pampering my face, my skin, or whatever. I'll throw one of these masks on. This is a Korean mask called Strawberry Prebiotic Yogurt Mask. So, made in Korea. So I got a whole bunch of them in here, in my little cubby hole here. And so, pretty good. I like the Korean skincare. You got the soothing mask. I got a whole bunch of different masks that I just kind of collect. And I think they're roughly all the same. Maybe some of them are a little better than others, but you know, like I said, I'm not very consistent with the mask, but I do use it. And I think they should be a part of your regimen, skincare regimen, because they do work, I think. But I just been keeping it simple with my moisturizer. I do have this oil of Olay, hyaluronic peptide, like this too. I put this on at night after I put everything else on. I just put that on as a final. I use it. You can use this during the day. You can use it during the night. And this is pretty good for something that's over the counter. I like this as well. And that's about it for now. That's all the skincare. If you guys have any skincare tips or things that you really like and that you stand by, please post it on the comments. I would like more feedback. I am very close to my 1,000 subscribers. I am really excited about that, and I thank those that have been following me and commenting. It's very encouraging. You know, I just do this YouTube thing because I enjoy it. I mean, I'm not looking, you know, for anything. I mean, it would be great if I could expand and really, it really takes off. But I also just enjoy it. I like posting videos because I like to share a lot of my knowledge and my experiences and what works for me to help people, help women with their health, their beauty, their hair, or whatever. And I enjoy it, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. Or if there's any videos that you want me to share, please comment, and I'll be more than happy. If I have anything good to say about it, I'll be more than happy to talk about it. Anyways, you guys, I'll see you next week. I'm trying to be as consistent as I can with these videos. And yeah, just stay tuned, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.